What's up, everyone? Welcome to the Bench Podcast. My name is Joey, and that enthusiastic AO was from younger brother Angel. How you doing, man?
Good. We're about a week away, almost a week away. The rumors are starting. The anticipation is growing. I love draft week.
9 days away from the NFL draft when we record this podcast. Very excited. On today's episode, we're going to do the draft guide for dummies. If you have fallen asleep at the wheel, not listened to your podcast, not listened to one of Mel Kiper's 3-4 mock drafts.
He just did his last one, right?
If you're not up to date on the draft, oh crap, it's 9 days away. This show is for you. Or if you just love draft content, this show's for you as well. We're going to do draft guide for dummies, putting every first round-ish prospect in one of 5 categories, and should be a lot of fun. Over the producer's desk, back in studio, the registered Packer owner himself, Gabe Tovar. How you doing, Gabe?
Good. Speaking of rumors, the Packers are looking hard at the wide receiver in the first round, so the yearly lie has been told.
Yeah.
And with that being said, I just want to kind of share something, kind of a little statistic I saw here for you Packer fans out there. Studies show that Packers have the worst drafts in the NFL over the last 10 years. Let me give you some numbers. 0 award winners, 1 All-Pro, 5 Pro Bowlers, 6 All-Rookies, only 2 Super Bowl champs.
Wow.
So go have a draft, Green Bay.
Well, let's...
Hey, only way up. Yeah. Only way's up here.
Only way's up.
Yeah.
You can only go up from this.
Who was your last
Let's go, Gunter.
Jordan Love. It's probably your last good draft pick.
Jair Alexander, 2017.
Who's drafting the first round last year?
No. Yeah, last year was...
Please don't ever do that.
Don't do that.
Van Ness. No, was that last year?
Yeah, Van Ness was last year.
God.
Oh, no, it was a linebacker, too. Oh, man, you guys don't
Edge Cooper. Hey, only way's up.
Yeah.
Only way's up. What's up?
I just think Marshawn Lloyd. Maybe he comes in. I'm trying to think guys you drafted last year.
I'm telling you, I looked over these numbers just to confirm if it was actually true, and it turns out it's 100% true.
Well, shout out to the
The
Packers.
drafts are just brutal in the last
Come
10
on,
years.
Goon.
Don't forget, on April 24th, that is the first night of the first round of the NFL draft. We will be live streaming here from the studio. Last year, we live streamed for about 6 hours, and this year, we'll live stream as long as we need to, as long as the action's going.
Yeah, we live a lot more places this year, too. It's fun. Like, we were just on YouTube last year.
Yeah, we'll be on Twitch because we're on Twitch now.
Shout
out on Twitch. Yep.
All right.
We'll live on Instagram
Yeah.
TikTok.
And TikTok.
Not TikTok.
We will.
TikTok?
Oh, yeah. At some point, TikTok and Twitter. That's the last one.
TikTok, we will be live. I'm not sure if it's going to be the same angle as everyone else. It might be just be like one of us.
Yeah. Anyways, any one of those platforms we'll be live on, but I think the one you probably want to catch is YouTube.
Yep.
Join us here. Start at 4 o'clock. We will try to line up as many people as we can to join us that night. I know for sure we have Big Smitty. That's Darnell Smith from the JB Show with Big Smitty. He'll be joining us at some point. Should be a good time.
We should just bother Jordan Schultz to see if we could do it.
I DM'd him.
Very busy man.
I DM'd him. He literally said it's literally impossible.
He was such a nice guy.
Yeah, if you didn't see the Jordan Schultz interview, me and Angel got on the phone with him. He was so awesome.
Incredibly
Coolest guy.
Yeah.
Terribly nice guy.
Dropped some real knowledge on us.
Yeah.
Draft.
Yeah.
Kind of weird to see him on our show like 1 week and now like co-hosting the Colin Cowherd show.
Yeah.
Kind of cool.
Then during the interview, we had to stop it because he had a call from the Pittsburgh Steelers.
He literally got a call from the Steelers. Like he got a call. So he's on the phone with us. We waited a minute for him to show up. Obviously, he's very busy.
Very, very busy man.
And then he finally got on with us and he told us, "Might get a phone call here. Have to take it." He said, "No problem. Absolutely cool. Take your phone call." He gets the phone call, and I was excited for the phone call. I thought, "What's about to happen?"
Yeah.
Like during this, me and Angel go straight to Twitter to see like what is this man up to. He tweets about Shedeur Sanders visiting the Steelers, which is a big deal. Then he tweets out about Aaron Rodgers and the Steelers.
How they're still kind of playing footsie. Then he comes back.
Fun.
They're like, "What's up, Jordan? Where'd you go, bud?"
He's like, "Oh, you saw that?"
He's like, "Oh yeah." He's like, "That was Pittsburgh."
Check out the interview. A lot of fun. That's on the page as well. Without further ado, let's do it. The draft guide for dummies. Let's roll. Little pull back the curtain here. Gabe gave us a 3-2, and then like scratch that. Let's take it from 5.
Let's do it. Let's do
Five,
it. Count.
4, 3.
Let's do it. Count.
Draft guide for dummies. It's gonna be a lot of fun. I'm pretty excited about that idea.
I feel so short next
Me
year.
and Angel started. Yeah, our chairs are.
I feel so short.
We're sinking here. As you're watching the show, you'll see us incrementally shrinking.
Maybe
but
Pam had it right.
we will. Okay.
From The Office.
Very nice.
Go ahead.
Deep cut. We have 5 different categories that we'll be using today. The first one is generational prospects, and for each category, we have in honor of draft night, in honor of many of you getting together and sharing a table with your buddies, with your budettes, whoever it may be. Of course, food is the essential part of that.
Yeah. Especially finger food, because
Yes.
you want to be tied, because you want your phone on Twitter, you want
Right.
to be phone on reactions, you want to check out how, as soon as your guy gets drafted, you go to YouTube,
Yeah.
And in the spirit of wanting you to be able to explain the draft pick to whoever it is in the room, whether it's your girl who you're trying to impress or the loudmouth fantasy football player who thinks he knows everything.
or just a guy who's very curious, like, I don't know anything about the draft.
We are going to correlate every single section with a finger food that is popular that night. The first one is generational talents. We're gonna give that the bone-in wings, and I think that was easy. That was an easy choice.
Who doesn't love a nice bone-in wing?
I think
Bone-in wings.
the fact that there's like about 27 different types of ways you can eat a wing.
Yeah.
With the flavors, it tells you everything about.
I mean, we almost made this entire segment about different flavors of bone-in
You
wings.
guys want, how many wings can you throw down?
Am I drinking?
Oh, whoa.
No. Yeah, just water. If you're drinking beer, then it's different.
Bone in or bone out?
Bone in, because that's
Do you eat bone-in wings?
I like bone in.
I like no bone.
Sorry, but bone out. I mean,
Bone out. No, bone out is a chicken nugget.
okay, thank you.
I eat those.
Do we order wings? Do you order without the bone?
Yeah, I do.
That's chicken nuggets.
What a child.
I love chicken nuggets.
want some dinos?
Hey, you know what though? To be fair, he does get the chicken strips everywhere we go, so that's fair.
When I go to a bar, I order chicken strips.
Yeah,
I don't want to be stopped.
That's crazy.
I mean, I order the nachos, so
I don't. I
not
want
exactly appealing.
access. Okay.
Yeah, we're gonna sidetrack. I knew it was gonna happen when we brought up food.
We're
I
talking
knew
about
it was
food,
gonna happen. So wings is the generational finger food.
Yeah.
Everyone loves it, and that's what the first category will be: generational talents.
Top tier.
The second one is the can't miss prospects in the draft. We thought perfect for that. Nachos. Can't miss with nachos.
Nachos, literally, you dress it however you want. Cheese, meat, no meat.
And
sour
here's the
cream.
thing about nachos: it works for everyone because say like you're in there and you don't want the salsa. I don't know why you don't want. The
You
salsa.
don't want tomato.
So you just scoop around the edge.
Yeah.
You just get the cheese only.
So it works for everyone. Can't miss. Those are our nacho players. It's ridiculous. The more I'm reading it. First round safe picks. First round safe prospects.
Safe.
That's a 6-pack of beer.
Just bring Coors Light.
American beer.
Like you bring Coors Light to like a kickback. Like,
Yep.
yeah, that's safe. Everyone likes Coors.
Acceptable beer brands that fall into this category. I'm going Coors Light.
Coors.
I'm going
Corona's acceptable.
Coronas, Modelo's. those
Modelo's.
for sure. Bud Light.
And then
Those in
that's
that
Seltzer,
category.
probably.
We forgive Bud Light by now, right? They're good.
Yeah. I had but remember like a month and a half ago. I was like,
It's
hey,
great.
I was like, damn, this is good. This is great. I forgot. It's been so long.
I think like the all.
Never been a Budweiser guy.
You just gotta. Budweiser is for peasants.
It just tastes.
It
like
tastes like crap. It's the
little
worst.
mud.
They call it the king of beers. It's literally like
not the king.
I think
little
the
bitch of
ultimate
beer.
test for like the beer is if you just went to a draft party, dropped it in the table, and left it. Will it be gone by the end of the night?
Yes. Yeah.
I would say this one is.
It's just a safe. It's a safe choice to bring to any party. No one's gonna be mad at you. You're not gonna feel self-conscious like, oh, I might bring something stupid. You know it
Yeah.
works, and that is like the prospects in this category.
They'll be gone by the
just
end of the night.
safe first-round prospects. No one's gonna kill you if they bust, and you're gonna get total credit if they are much better than they are.
Yeah.
They're totally safe.
Yeah.
Fourth one is this first-round gambles. Now this, listen,
Gamble's a cute
we've
one.
with you
all
here.
walked into a kickback party, whatever it may be, children's birthday party, and we brought something stupid. Something potentially like this. I may look like a total idiot. This may be unopened at the end of the night.
Yeah.
Spinach dip.
It depends on where you get it from and who makes it. Is it
Spinach
homemade?
dip.
It's from Ralph's.
You walk in with a Costco spinach dip or Ralph spinach dip. You're praying someone.
Yeah.
Do you open it and just hope someone dips
hope
it?
someone likes it. Like brought
you,
the spinach.
you take the first plate just so someone sees like, oh, someone ate this.
Yeah, I think it's just
to
a brag
brag
about
about
it.
I think it's
It'll
fine.
it'll just be on my plate.
It's risky.
It's a gamble. It's
It's a
true.
little risky.
It's a true
First
gamble.
round gambles. There's definitely some of those players in the NFL draft
Yeah.
who are risky in that first round. If someone takes some, there's one guy who's like the
Yeah.
poster child for this category.
Yeah.
We'll get to it. Spinach dip. Gabe, they good with that?
I'm good with that. I was just about to say because it's so like hit or miss with that stuff where it's like it's either bomb or it's like it's crusty.
Tell you what, sometimes you get
I'm not eating
You
it.
get a good spinach dip.
From Yard House. Yard House, I'll just go and put it out there. We're not sponsored by them. Yard House, best spinach dip ever.
Free plug.
I got super distracted by the fact that Gabe's barefoot. I just look and see his toes.
Hey man.
It won't be on camera.
I like walking around. Barefoot.
The last category is this first round bubble players. Players who are they gonna be first rounders? Their agent told them they are. Like Jordan Schultz told them, every person who's gonna be drafted in the second round their agent has told them their first round.
There's like 80
going to be 70 first rounders.
Agents to do that. Yeah.
So there's a lot of guys in this category who we think will make the first round. Maybe not, maybe so. And this is veggies and ranch. Okay, it's safe, but I think Gabe put it perfectly earlier. What'd you say, Gabe?
I say a lot of things.
Okay, Gabe said that I'll eat it, but if there's better options,
Yeah.
it's not going to make.
Oh
the cut.
yeah.
It's not going to make the cut.
Say a little bit of the nachos. I'll take a little bit of nachos over the carrots and whatever. Yeah.
The difference between the bubble and the gambles is that spinach dip could totally bomb.
Yeah.
And no one can touch it.
Yeah.
Veggies and ranch, someone will touch it at the end of the night, but high floor, low ceiling.
Yeah.
I don't know if you guys feel this way, but like I love the veggie dip. Like, but I have to, when I'm really feeling it, those carrots, man, with the ranch, I can snack on that all night.
So those are our 5 categories: conventional wings, can't miss nachos, first round safe beer, first round gamble spinach dip, and first round bubble veggies and ranch. The way this is going to work is Gabe is going to throw us a name at random for these first round ish players. I mean, Angel, literally, we haven't talked about this. We started to,
Yeah.
And then we thought, no, let's do this on the camera.
Yeah.
And we're just going to write off the top of our head. We've been listening to a lot of podcasts, watching a lot of much smarter people than are. We've talked to Jordan Schultz about
literally.
this, Fox NFL Insider.
Yeah.
And so this is kind of where we see these players going in. Although I will say, this is like no other draft in the last couple of years. After the first couple players, it is parity for
It
like
just seems
20 picks.
Like a lot of B+ prospects. It's just what
Those would be the best stories. Though 3-4 years from now, those would be the best stories.
yeah.
The guys that had no names going into it.
All right, let's jump into it. Draft guide for dummies. Gabe, what's our first player?
All right, starting first, we're gonna go with quarterback Shedeur Sanders.
I mean, this guy's the talk of the draft right now. It's what every show
Sweetheart.
what every show's talking about.
It's his draft. He's not going number 1 overall.
It's his draft, and yeah, there's a path to not even in the first round.
Wow.
Well, since the Derek Carr news, it's kind of interesting. Because
We'll talk about that. Derek Carr might not play this year.
Yeah, his shoulder injury.
It
Yeah.
literally just came out.
And then
Otay's about to start. Derek Carr, his shoulder's messed up. He might not play this year.
that's crazy. And they picked 9.
Yeah.
So you think that's... I don't think he makes it out of the first
Then,
round.
I don't think he makes it past 21, the Steelers. He met with the
Yeah.
Steelers.
Yeah.
He's met multiple times with the Steelers. The Giants are now doing more extensive work on him. And so, yeah, I don't think he gets out of the first round, but he could literally go anywhere from 2 to mid-20s. Like, this is an Aaron Rodgers situation.
Yeah.
Except the prospect is not Aaron Rodgers.
And he could literally be in the green room sitting there for a while because the team just say, no, we're just going to get good blue chip prospects. So we're placing him.
Well, okay, so if you don't know anything about Shedeur Sanders and you've been living under a freaking rock the last couple of weeks, or last couple of years since he's at Jackson State, Shedeur Sanders, son of Deion Sanders, he is confident. He's been, he has his own YouTube show and all that. He's a modern and NFL quarterback.
He's a modern person, actually.
Modern person.
Yeah.
I think he's a baller. I think he's tough. I think he's a good arm, not a super strong arm.
It's more between the ears kind of quarterback.
But you could see on the field, he puts it anywhere he wants. Like his deep ball is fine. He throws a very catchable ball. That's kind of the word out on him. Not super athletic, but athletic enough.
It's a pure pocket guy.
For you, what
Well, he's not.
category is he going to fall in?
He's not tier 1 wing.
He's not a bone-in wing.
No, he's not a.
No. I don't think there's a. Well, I'm not going to go that far, but he's not. He's not the quarterback to be in that.
I'm gonna go tier 2 nachos. I think he's.
Really?
Yeah, I think he's. I think he's one of the. I think he spearheads the tier 2 nacho.
So you have him at the top of that.
I like him a lot. I just don't like him enough to take him like number 1 overall.
I want to put him first round safe. I think he's the pack of beer. I think you take him. I think if he goes anywhere in those spots, 3 to 21, you no one's gonna kill you. Like he was the consensus number 2 for a couple of months.
So okay, so
I have him as the first round safe. Pack of beer, just thing you don't feel terrible about, you feel strong about.
I can live with that. I can live with
His
that.
floor is decently high.
Yeah, I can live with that.
I don't think he's can't miss.
No, he's not. He's
I
not.
think you could definitely miss. On
Yeah,
Shedeur
you can miss
Sanders.
on Sanders because he does the athletic profile isn't great.
Yeah,
And the only guy we've seen do that at an elite level is Joe Burrow. We don't think he's Joe Burrow.
yeah.
Burrow doesn't have that big arm. He's not athletic, but he's Joe Burrow. So.
Yeah, so we should say what's keeping him out of the can't miss or even the generational talent tiers is it takes a lot of sacks. What kind of offense did he run at Colorado? Because it seemed like it was just they had no running game, no offensive line. It was kind of just scramble around and throw it down the field to Travis Hunter.
Yeah. So yeah, we'll say tier 3 beer. That's
Okay.
what. Yeah.
Gabe, next name.
Yeah, staying in the wonderful world of quarterbacks, we got quarterback Cam Ward.
Cam Ward, consensus number 1 pick. I think just saw a tweet literally just pop up that Cam Ward all but confirmed. Yeah, I'm going number 1. I'm going to go play for Tennessee. That being said, he will be the number 1 overall pick in the draft. He's not a generational talent for me.
I'll put him at nachos for sure. I'm not.
Can't miss.
Yeah. I think he's
Yeah.
nachos.
I like him. I think he's so Jordan Schultz comp for him was young Russell Wilson. I thought Jalen Hurts type, kind of the stockier guy who can run, a guy who is strong, but definitely a thrower, someone who wants to and can throw the ball.
Yeah.
I like Cam Ward a lot. I think, I never thought it was actually going to be Shedeur Sanders over Cam Ward. I thought it was always going to be Cam Ward. Can't miss, sure, but I think he's more toward the bottom of that list for me.
But he's in that tier.
He's in that tier
Yeah,
for me.
okay.
Yeah.
Well-
Can't miss. Good old plate of nachos. What you got, Gabe?
All right, I got Jackson Dart.
Oh, baby.
Here we go.
You talk about a mover in the draft.
This is
This is going to be one of the most exciting.
up, but tier wise, it's sketchy as hell.
Yeah. Yeah.
The-
And this is when you start, this is a perfect example of in this draft. You have people who think the world of Jackson Dart. You're starting to hear Jackson Dart. Is he going to go ahead of Shedeur Sanders?
yeah, you start. Yeah,
You're starting to hear that stuff. When just a couple weeks ago, second rounder, maybe a third rounder.
and then he has the Senior Bowl that helps him up, and then he has this post combine love that just comes out and just obviously propelling him to first round mocks.
Yeah. I mean, the Hercules chin, the box office name, Jackson Dart, the blonde hair. I mean, he looks the part as well. How much of that you think plays into it? Like his name and how he looks?
A lot.
Right?
A lot.
If we're honest,
I think he looks like a regular white guy.
We live in a day age of marketing.
so racist.
I think he's like
marketing's big.
Come on, Jackson Dart is a dope name.
darts.
There's a lot of sponsors right there with Dart.
But I mean, so he's not a generational bone-in wing. You can't.
He might be spinach dip. Tier 4.
Wow.
First round gamble. I mean, that's where
It's a gamble.
that would be an improvement from where he was a couple weeks ago.
Yeah,
He was a bubble guy.
he was. What's our fifth tier? What tier?
So what? The veggies and ranch.
Yeah. Oh man, maybe veggies in a ranch.
It kind of makes sense when you hear the veggies and ranch. You're
It's like,
thinking,
you might be veggies
I
and
can
ranch.
see Jackson Dart bringing veggies and ranch to the party.
Yeah, I think, and also as a prospect,
Thanks.
he's not really like I think if he wasn't we prop up quarterbacks so much because it's so important.
Yeah.
But I think if you were to just go list it 1 through 50, he's pretty low. He's not up top 20 prospect.
I've learned a little bit doing this show. All right, last year we were so hard on Bo Nix and JJ McCarthy.
Oh, we were.
And Michael Penix.
I had no idea.
Yeah, I'm gonna post that this week, by the way.
Oh.
Angel's reaction to Bo Nix being
Anniversary, man.
It's on so many Broncos pictures.
because I think just with these quarterbacks, I think I'm gonna trust a coach, I'm gonna trust a situation, and I'm gonna wait and see. I'm gonna stay curious. That's where I'm with Jackson Dart. For that reason, I am gonna put him in that spinach dip round, first round gambles. I think he is a gamble, but I think you might find that hippie.
How are we gonna decide?
That hippie with the spinach dip. We can have different answers if you want. I'm gonna go spinach dip. I'm saying right in the middle of that tier. He's a first round gamble for me.
First round gamble. Well, he literally might be the definition of first round gamble this year. Yeah, spinach dip. Just do it.
Yep, spinach dip.
Spinach dip.
Jackson Dart.
Next, we got quarterback Jalen Milroe.
Okay, he's. You know what? What's
I
funny?
didn't get to finish the name,
No.
man.
You know what's funny? You ever watch highlights and you're like, first off, I don't watch a lot of Bama ball last year.
Yeah.
I was like, actually not that bad.
Listen,
He's a very good athlete.
listen, man. I think Jalen Milroe, to me, is every bit as the prospect that Jackson Dart is.
Yeah.
He's just younger. Younger as far as not as advanced throwing the ball. But Jordan Schultz on the show said he has some of the most advanced down the field numbers. He has a cannon and he's accurate down the field, like Russell Wilson.
And oddly enough, you could build an offense around that.
Totally can.
And that's more.
That was the Steelers' offense last year.
Look at the whole career of Donovan McNabb.
Easy.
He's literally
Easy.
built on deep balls at the beginning, and then he obviously matured. But that was his whole thing. He threw
But
good
the
deep ball.
thing about him is he's 240, 230, and he ran a 4.3.
Yeah,
he's an
he's-
incredible runner.
I think I'm high. I almost like him and Dart the same
I
level.
love Jalen Milroe. I love him. And
Yeah.
I was skeptical.
Also,
Skeptic.
the fit matters a lot with him. I would like
Yeah.
him with a older quarterback in front of him.
Yeah. Realistically, he's not going first 15. But I could see some team.
Well, 21.
Steelers have met with
Pittsburgh.
them.
Yeah, maybe.
Maybe the Packers go and get him and get Jordan Love's heir apparent. Could you imagine?
No. Who's in the late 20s that needs
continue the chain?
Who's in the late 20s that or
what about this? What about the Lions?
Or no. What about like that's a good one. What about like if like the Browns don't take Shedeur? Like, hey, let's get Milroe at 30.
That's a great point.
34.
That's a great point. I heard Phil Yates talking about this. Is that there's so much parity after that top tier that it's not going to be that expensive to move back into the first round.
Yeah.
Because there's not people like, oh no, I can't miss out on Colston Loveland.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So like the cost to get back in the first round might be a lot more doable for these teams. I'm going to punt on a Shedeur Sanders, Cam Ward, Jackson Dart, and I'm going to grab Jalen Milroe at the end of the first round. Came out today, Howie Roseman said, we're more likely to trade back than we are to trade up.
32,
and so sitting there at 32, does someone jump up, hey, Eagles, I want this fifth-year option on Jalen Milroe. I'm going to trade him and get him. That being said, he's a bubble player for me. He's still a bubble player. I think just because of the hype, he's below Jackson Dart. I think he's every bit the prospect. But you hear a lot more hype about Jackson Dart than you do Jalen Milroe. And for that reason, he's a bubble player for me. He's, I hate to call him Veggies and Ranch because I feel like his top end.
He's no Veggies and Ranch.
Should be massive. He literally reminds me of Jalen Hurts. He's black. He was at Alabama. He got benched at one point.
Good athlete.
Great athlete.
Better athlete than
Better
Hurts,
thrower
actually.
than what people want to give him credit for.
He's probably a better athlete than Jalen Hurts was.
He's a top 5 athlete at the quarterback position right now.
He's a very, very fast quarterback.
But Veggies and Ranch for me still.
No, I'm going spinach
dip. Is he spinach dip?
I'm going spinach dip. I think him and Jackson Dart are pretty close. I think
if quarterbacks always go.
If I'm taking a shot, and these
two
quarterbacks, I'm like, go Milroe. Give me this guy who could be Lamar Jackson.
You're right. Spinach dip for me, Jalen Milroe. Gabe, what else you got?
We got running back Omarion Hampton.
Oh, nachos.
These running backs are dope. These running backs are dope.
This guy looks like an all.
He's so nachos tier 2.
What is he, 230?
He like watching him play, like just highlight tape. You just like he's like I saw Joe Mixon and like Josh Jacobs, but he's such a you can see it working so he's like he could do everything. Just really, balance, big guy.
Yeah,
David Montgomery,
Just really quick, he is 6 feet tall, 225 pounds.
He's just catches the ball well, runs between tackles well, good contact balance.
He's nachos for he can't miss.
He's tier 2. Yeah, he can't miss. I think he's a first round. I think he goes higher than people think. I think he goes as high as 10.
I think you're right. He can't miss.
He can't miss,
especially if he lands somewhere like the Chargers,
or at say 10, right? Bears, 12 Dallas. Okay. And and then those teams that kind of don't need one but need one.
I just can't see this player get into the league and like, oh, he's actually not that good.
He's not getting past 20.
There's no saying, like, I can't see him going into the league and like, oh, he's not actually that good.
Yeah, I'm pretty confident.
I'm pretty confident he's gonna be good.
He's not even the best running back on the board, but I'm pretty confident.
I know that putting you on the spot here, but the floor player comp for him, he's at least as good as.
He's at least as good as like. This is gonna sound bad, but like Samaje Perine in his prime, like a good back who could do everything, like a power back who could do everything.
That's a miss at 10 though.
It's a miss at 10, but like that's like the lowest he can go. He's like a startable running back. But I think he's literally Joe Mixon.
I'm gonna go first round safe.
What, is that tier 3?
That's tier 3. That's a 6-pack of beer. 6-pack of beer, and I'll even say he's a Modelo. No, he's a Corona with the lemon. Man, I feel pretty good about it.
I feel like he put the lime in it. They like him a little bit more than the other one.
Sorry, the lime. My bad. Put a lemon in freaking Corona. What's wrong with me? A lime. I put the lime in it. I feel really good about Martin Hampton.
Well,
especially the landing.
Agree to disagree, but I think he's not. I really like this player.
So excited about it.
I think he's such a plug and play player.
What else you got, Gabe?
We got Travion Henderson.
Oh my God,
this guy was the consensus number 2 before.
This is my dude.
Before everyone discovered Martin Hampton, like in the general public, Travion Henderson is a dog. It's kind of crazy. Both these Ohio State running backs are going to go maybe in the first round. Judkins is going to go top 50. That's what Schultz told us.
Yeah.
Trayvon Henderson, though, obviously the big playability, the pass protector, the pass catcher. He's literally plug and play day one. He's a little smaller than the other backs.
Gabe, have you seen he has stuff where he lead blocks. He lead blocks.
He's electric.
And he catches the ball well. He's so good.
This is can't miss for me. This is nachos. This is nachos with. This is nachos, and they threw everything on. This is Gabe's.
So you have him above
Hampton.
Hampton.
I do.
Okay.
I do.
He does a little bit more.
I think he's a little more dynamic.
I had him my very first mock. I had him to Washington at 28.
I think he's not Jahmyr Gibbs, but I think in the way you have Montgomery and Jahmyr Gibbs, like there's a dynamic difference between those two. I think that's the kind of difference you have between Hampton and Henderson. So I have him. He's my nachos. I feel good about it. I feel very good about it. He's a RB1.
I would tier 3 at beer. No, nachos. He's so good.
So are we flipping him then? Are Hampton?
No. I
Henderson?
still have Hampton as nachos, but I'm at Henderson as nachos too.
I'm saying that's what I'm asking. Are you Hampton over Henderson though?
No. Yeah. I'm Hampton. Oh yeah. I think they're both. But both these running backs are good.
One of them could be a Bronco. This stuff is falling like crazy.
Yeah.
Down goes Jalen Hurts.
I'll take any one of these running backs at 20
Could be a Bronco.
to Denver for
You
sure.
gotta get.
Man, this party sucks, man. There's like no wings here. Going.
Hey, that's the draft. Though. That is this year's draft.
Well, we might have some wings here.
We got-
Ashton Genty.
Yeah, that's a generational habanero mango.
That's a win. That's a lemon
Habanero mango.
That's one.
I love
lemon
habanero
pepper
mango.
classic.
This is why.
Where's this? Where's the garlic parma?
See, this is what I'm talking about. This is why we didn't do chicken wing flavors.
So many different flavors.
Because there's no way we could tier them because everyone would get mad at
It's a
me.
garlic parmesan.
Whatever your favorite is,
Habanero mango, though.
it's fantastic.
Either way, Ashton Genty, I legit.
He's
think,
a
like,
wing.
I'm like, there's no possible way in my mind he doesn't win like rookie of the year.
He's a monster. Oh, really?
I think he's gonna have 1,300 yards.
Clip that, Joe.
Well, we'll see where he ends up. That's most of that's due that where he ends up.
Can I ask you a question? And
Yeah.
Doing mock drafts and
And we're doing a podcast. You asked me a question.
that's true. Okay, so
Count-
everyone's
count.
mocked him at 6. Is 5 crazy?
Jax?
It's a new regime that doesn't have any
Jack?
ties. Yeah, Etienne's on a contract year. Bigsby's just a nice back.
I don't think it's crazy. I think it's stupid.
Back to back. Imagine that. Imagine like Liam Cohen going in there. You have Brian Thomas at wideout, and you have Ashton Genty at running back. Imagine what you could do. How much that does to your offense. Gives you balance. You could run the ball, pass the ball. It's just, and for a team that needs to help out Trevor Lawrence.
Oh, ask the Lions.
I don't like the pick for the team. I don't think it's crazy though. I think he's definitely talented enough.
That's
to do that.
I wouldn't be surprised.
He's wings for both of us though, right?
He's wings, definitely wings.
This is the generational talent.
Finally.
At running
He's the
back.
first wing we
He's
have.
a beast.
on here.
I don't know why no one comps him to Marshawn Lynch. He comped himself to Marshawn Lynch.
I
see a Marshawn Lynch in this.
I
dude.
see a little Frank Gore
He's
because
whatever
because he's short. He's 5'8".
like that old school. He's explosive. He's so compact, incredible balance.
Yeah,
He's always gonna fall forward.
he's really good and he catches the ball well.
He has that terrifying stance before the play where he's just kind of standing back there like a dead man.
They're like
a-
dead man
like a
walking.
villain.
Yeah, I think he's wings. I don't think it's even.
I love Ashton Genty. What's your? I kind of want to go to the Raiders. I want
Yeah.
Pete Carroll again.
I would like the Bears because there's no competition there. Just go take over.
Can't you see too? Like before a Raiders game on a Sunday, he's sitting down with Marshawn Lynch
And we said
and Pete Carroll.
I was gonna say Marshawn Lynch sounds pretty good right now as you
Yeah.
compare him.
and we said like that about Jaguars. Imagine the Raiders back-to-back years. Brock Bowers, Ashton Genty.
Yeah.
That's how you build an offense.
really-
tight
really
end,
good draft.
tight end, but he's with a wideout and Genty. Yeah.
We have more running backs.
Like, yeah, I think we got one more here.
No.
No, we don't. First wide receiver on the list, Luther Burden.
I'm shaky on these kind of wideouts.
Veggies and Ranch. I'm not a big Luther Burden guy.
I'll go Vegetarian Ranch. It's these guys who are like gimmicky. Don't like them.
So this is the guy who. Correct me if I'm wrong.
That's a little harsh. Not gimmicky, but you know.
Correct me if I'm wrong. Yeah, no, you're right. Most of his catches were at or around the line of scrimmage.
That scares you.
2 years ago, big
Fuck
year.
this chair.
2 years ago, big year. This last year, literally, stats got cut in half.
Yeah.
That's story. This guy, talented, fast.
Athletic profile is really
Yep.
good. But if I'm investing a first round pick, I want you to be really good at something at wideout. And if
Why am I thinking now we should have had veggies and ranch above spinach dip? I don't know if either of those are above one another. There's kind of a different.
No,
there's
no.
more variety of flavors in spinach dip.
Spinach dip is a lower floor, higher ceiling. Did you get someone in there and like, thank God for bringing spinach dip?
I think we're too far into it to be changing.
You're right. I want to try to put Luther Burden like at the lowest possible point. Veggies and ranch to me feels
No,
like
he's vegetarian ranch.
I feel like he's spinach dip. I feel like his floor's lower. Like he could be ass. Like he could be not good.
You know, because we've seen guys like I compare him to like Chenault a lot.
Yeah.
Like guys who are like good behind line, but like
Xavier Worthy's going to get a lot of people drafted and get a lot of people busting in the league.
or like
because
Debo Samuel.
most of the time that doesn't work out.
Yeah, like Debo Samuel took a while, and then his prime wasn't very long. Now he's traded the
First round gamble for me just because I want a lower floor there for him. But you have him at.
I'm carrots and
What else you got,
whatever
Gabe?
the fuck it's called.
He's all right. Veggies and ranch.
There you go.
Here's another fun one right here. Travis Hunter, wide receiver / cornerback.
I mean, this is whatever.
This is like this is a wing that got connected to another wing.
Yeah.
So you get 2 wings.
Yeah.
This is literally a CB1 and a wideout one.
No, remember it?
This is wing number 11 when you only order 10.
Yeah, like
It's
you
like
get 2
it's,
wings.
Pineapple Express when James Franco's describing the cross joint.
Yeah.
It's a vortex.
like, and those 2 babies.
This is just. I mean, this may be the best player in the league
This may be the best wing on the board
ever.
Like this is the first one on top.
This may be the best wing you've ever seen in your life.
Like if you were to
Garlic
put a pile
parm,
of
baby.
wings,
Jordan
it's the
Schultz, not to reference him again, but I'm gonna keep doing it because we just had this conversation with him.
Yeah.
Said he's Garrett Wilson as a receiver and Champ Bailey as a corner.
Good night.
That's really good.
Like, that's insane.
If you're just drafting Champ Bailey, you're excited. If you're just drafting Garrett Wilson, you're pumped.
Yeah.
You get both. And today he said like he'd retire if he didn't get to play both sides.
Yeah, it's just his positioning. You're gonna play both sides. Don't worry about it. But
Not
are we? Yeah, he's a full-time cornerback and a part-time receiver. Just because it's so hard to be a part-time cornerback.
I would flip that.
Well, how are you a part-time cornerback?
Like out 3rd down. Go out there if you're in third packages.
3rd and long.
Like, I'm not putting him on 1st down. Go tackle Derrick Henry.
Yeah.
No, it's like he's a cornerback. What if he has to tackle?
You're gonna hide him from
I'm gonna hide.
big strong running
I'm
back.
gonna hide him up on 3rd down. Like
He's
go
in-
cover guys.
He's gonna put him in a clearly pass option.
Exactly. Yeah. Wide out. Go out there.
I think it's easier to cycle in just by the nature of like how those two sides of the ball are called. Like defense, you're reacting. Offense, you're acting. So offense, you dictate the position groups and like what you're doing. Defense, you're just reacting. So like you're just gonna be like in and out with Travis Hunter all the time.
Yeah, I would be.
I think to me he's a cornerback and he's a wide receiver who plays a lot. Like a homeboy from the Packers who plays like 50% or more.
Does his landing spot affect your score of him at all?
What do you mean?
Like, say he goes to the Patriots where they don't need a cornerback, or the Giants where they need kind of a little of everything.
No, because like I said, he's that with the vortex and the
Yeah, he's such a wing. It's crazy.
yeah.
Boneless wing. He's the big ass fucker. That one that got juiced with steroids.
I think we made our point. What else? You got?
Sorry, out there.
Sorry, we got it.
Hi, this is Linda Cohn, and you're listening to the award-winning, I think they've won a few awards, Benched NFL Podcast.
We got Matthew Golden out of Texas.
Beer, 6-pack,
Yeah.
fast. We saw the highest he could be is his partner from last year, Xavier Worthy, fast guy. He's a little bit more well-rounded as a wideout, but he's a beer. He's tier 3.
Yeah, he's tier 3 for me. He might be even tier. I don't know. He's not. Can't miss. He's really. Good.
He's tier 3. Yeah,
He like I'm gonna be very like if he ends up at like Carolina or one of these places where he's gonna get some work.
yeah, and
Like-
like end of the second.
Yeah.
Or sorry, start of the second. Sorry.
I'm gonna feel pretty. He's like Terry McLaurin. Like no one paid attention to him.
Yeah.
You know, like
I like him
he's-
a lot.
I think he's really, really good. Yeah, safe. He's a safe first round
Yeah,
for me.
tier 3.
Yeah,
All right. Tet McClellan.
It's like McMillan
McMillan.
out of Arizona State. Everyone wanted to correct me. No, it's not Arizona. It's Arizona. Wait, they have that wrong?
Same.
Don't they take like big pride in that? Like Arizona State's like
No,
it's
this
a
is
party
Arizona.
school.
I had a lot of
Arizona.
people jump into my DMs like, you said the wrong school. Like, all right,
Shut up.
relax.
Loser.
Arizona.
That being said, Tech McMillan, everyone was concerned about his speed. Then he ran a 4.4 at his pro day. He's 6'4", 230 pounds.
Watch him play. He's a big, smooth athlete.
Yeah, but Ted McMillan for me is can't miss. He's nachos. He's I think he's at least as good as
My comp for him is Michael Pittman.
yeah, he's at least as good as Michael Pittman.
Because
That's good. That's
Pittman,
good. I like that.
Pittman's held back because he doesn't have a quarterback. But if you had
Right.
a good, if Pittman had like a Josh Allen, he'd be viewed in a different light.
Yeah, I love Ted McMillan.
I like Ted McMillan.
He's who I want to go to the Panthers.
At 8,
Please, yeah, I want them to pick him. I think
8,
he's- I think
12
he's
to Dallas is good.
I think he's a lower end wide receiver one with the ability because his comp is Mike Evans, a Hall of Famer Mike Evans.
Yeah,
And so yeah, I think he can't miss for me. He's nachos.
he's nachos for sure.
Yep.
We got two.
We got the next one out of Iowa, Jaden Higgins.
Future Green Bay Packer Jaden Higgins, another 6'4" guy, true X guy. Not a lot of those guys in the draft. 6'4", fast enough, super productive. I think 2,400 yards his last 2 years. What is he?
Iowa State.
Iowa State. Yeah. What do you think about Jaden Higgins? I think he's a little gambly, right?
Yeah, I don't think he's not a first round pick though.
Bubble.
I think he's literally definition of carrots and sticks. What's it called?
Carrots and sticks.
It's called a veggie plate.
Veggie plate.
Veggies and ranch.
Tier 5 for sure. I don't think he's a first round pick.
Yeah, I think at the very least he's Alan Lazard, Gabe Davis.
High point is like Cortland Sutton.
Yeah, it's good. Actually, yeah.
Like a good receiver, not great.
But pay attention, he may be a first rounder because the receivers, people fall in love with him.
Yep.
Jaden Daniels. All right, Gabe, what's got?
I'm gonna struggle with this name. Emeka Igbuka. Did I get it right?
That's pretty close.
Yeah.
Emeka Egbuka.
I love this guy. I like if your team gets Emeka Igbuka, you got like a pro wideout already. Just
so interesting because no one's in love with
Packers.
him. But this is the all-time leading receiver in Ohio State history. Like Ohio State, where
Marvin Harris Jr., Garrett Wilson,
Taylor Cohen,
Chris Olave.
Yeah. And part of that's because he's stuck around for so long. But I mean, he's very, very good. Character through the roof. People love this guy. Love him as a person. Love him as a player. Professional. But the dynamic.
It's like, are you just a really good person and a average wideout?
Yeah, to me, he's like.
He's beer.
It's a good comp from.
Yeah, he's tier 3.
Beer.
He's tier 3 because I don't know if he comes in the league just sets the world on fire, and that might come back to bite me in the ass.
Yeah,
but I think his best stuff.
I'm going with beer too. Yeah,
if he's a number 2,
he's beer, but he's Bud Light.
Yeah, like not they should do this, but like if he pairs with C.J. Stroud, he's better with a Nico Collins than he would be with a Jacoby Myers.
All that being said, we see him slotting as a wide receiver 2.
Yeah,
not a wide receiver 1.
So beer, safe.
But yet like a very high-end, safe.
We've seen those guys be effective too, yeah. So beer, tier 3.
All right. So next on the list, we got Colston Loveland.
Colston Loveland.
Tight end.
He's tight ends.
So I got a crazy stat for you on Colston Loveland.
Oh, God.
In his entire time at Michigan, he broke. I want you guys to guess.
Okay.
All right, give me a number. This is his entire career at Michigan. How many tackles did this man make?
How many years did he play?
I think he played 3, maybe 4.
And he started.
He played a lot.
Half.
Played a lot.
And he played through.
I'm talking about broken tackles.
That includes like bowl games and all that.
His whole career.
That's a lot of football. Man.
Broken tackles. Let me look up.
What's an average break tackle stat? I mean, for 4 years of ball, maybe 10 per. Not 10. Is that little?
That's a lot. 10 per game?
No, 10 per season. I'm saying he played 4 years. How many per season do we think he broke?
I mean, a game. I'm gonna go by a game. I'm gonna say at least 2.
He played 3 years at Michigan.
At least 2 a game. Multiply that.
3 years.
Multiply that by how many games in a regular season for college?
Well, he's played a lot. Like 14,
no, I know. So
14, by 13.
We're looking at like at least 30 there. I'm gonna say 75 if Joey's drooling over it. I'm gonna say 75 broken.
I'll say about 60.
Okay, so he had 56 catches last year, 45 the year before that, and 16 the year before that. So 2 years of like stud.
Yeah.
And then 1 year he's a freshman.
What is it?
In those 3 years, he broke
what? 3
tackles.
That's not great.
Wow.
3 tackles.
I completely missed it.
I was like, this guy must be dynamic as fuck.
I'm having him average like
Does
3,
that
4.
hit you the way it hits me?
That
like,
hits me like
oh my
at a tight end.
Well, you know, the best guy to be an example of this and make it work is Zach Ertz.
Zach Ertz, yeah.
Like catches the ball and falls to the ground.
How many
like,
Zachers are there?
I'm also thinking, Gesicki. You know, like I just on the dog meter, this dude, I don't know, he's a dog. I think he's an incredible receiver, but we've seen these receiver tight ends come in and not exactly work out.
And killing my.
Believe me, that deflated me because I want the Eagles to get him.
I wanted Colts to get him
He's
or
a dog,
TJ1.
and he's a great receiver, and he's a great athlete for his
So
size.
what do you
He's
have?
a legit big athlete.
We have tier 3, like beer, like a tier 3 guy.
I think spinach dip for me.
Spinach dip.
I'm lower on him. Yeah, I think he's a great receiver, but I just see Mike Gesicki.
I think there's a role for that in the league.
There is,
So I'll go beer.
especially with like a Sean Payton.
Yeah, I'll go tier 3. I think there's
Just sign Evan Ingram.
Yeah, I think there's a role. Yeah, Evan Ingram's not breaking no tackles.
Yeah, and he's much smaller. This
Yeah.
guy at least has the size.
You said he broke 0 tackles, right?
No, 3.
3 tackles in 3 years.
What happened? He just gets touched and he falls.
He just goes down.
I mean, imagine that. It's like you can't break more than 2 tackles.
But, I mean, he is. Let me.
He's playing Michigan, man. Like
He is 6'5", 245 pounds.
Oh, so okay. Yeah, he's beer to me. I think
just
he's
incredibly unbalanced big man. Like,
but he's a
just not
productive,
a
he's a
dog.
productive guy. You play a lot of big and a lot of big games. I'm gonna give him beer.
I'm gonna give him the top end of spinach dip.
Tier
that
3.
really hurts.
So you say tier 4, tier 3. Okay,
I'm
cool.
gonna say
better-
the top. Yeah.
you better draw this guy wide open if you're gonna run him a route.
Better go play with
But that's worked in the NFL before.
It has. It has.
Every-
But it's also really not worked.
Yeah, I was gonna say,
Yeah.
how often does it work for a guy in his position?
That's true.
All right, go again.
That's sobering. Okay, Tyler Warren out of Penn State.
This guy's nachos.
This guy's a dog.
He's nachos.
This guy is a dog.
Go
Guy
watch.
doesn't break tackles.
Dude, he was doing read options. That goal, dude. His highlight tape is crazy.
Yeah, he's a mixture of Taysom Hill, Gronk, Kittle.
A little use check in there.
He's a dog. The top end speed and like the down the field stuff, maybe not there.
I forgot who it was. He did a read option on the goal line where he dove to the. It was phenomenal.
Yeah.
Watch his highlights and you'd be like, this guy needs to be top. Honestly, he's like a top 10.
He's can't miss.
prospect.
He's top end nachos.
It's like Morgan Wallen.
Hold on.
He's top end nachos. He's not generational. Stop.
Brock Bowers is.
Rock Bowers, Laporta. I think that's going to affect people. The last two top rookie tight ends were like unbelievably good, but those are more outliers.
Holy crap, he's a big boy too at 6'6", 260.
What's the highest you
Jordan said he's a legit 6'6".
What's the highest you think he goes?
Like in the draft?
Like Jacksonville?
Yeah.
Think Jacksonville takes a shot at him?
I don't think they do, but I could see it. Maybe, yeah.
Like Brendan Strange is not
Yeah.
the guy you would build around.
Hell no, he's not.
Yeah, so
No.
Jacksonville.
Yeah, I don't think look at Brandon Strange like, I don't know.
Like,
Got
you-
Brandon.
If New England would have gotten a tackle, you would have thought, oh, nice spot for him
Yeah.
there, but no. Yeah, I think, yeah.
And then you can't miss nachos.
Nachos. Yeah, because he's really good. He's really good. I legit think he can't miss.
Yeah.
Like, he's like perfect definition of
A
this.
great tight end draft, by the way. A couple more you should keep
yeah.
your eye on there, including the son of Jason Taylor, number 99 from Dolphins, great pass rusher.
And then
tight end.
the sister of Jordan Taylor knows
Nope, we're not doing
his
that.
auntie, Joy Taylor,
his auntie.
who is a fan favorite around here.
That's my fault. I
say-
should have known you guys could control
Should I
yourself.
say favorites?
It's a businesswoman.
Very, very wise.
Plays the game.
It's my fault.
Moving on.
This is my fault.
I heard the word Taylor.
What's next, Gabe?
Next, we got Will Campbell, offensive lineman out of LSU.
Let me tell you something.
Give me some nachos, baby.
tell you something.
Fucking nachos on here. So put the fucking.
This is some nachos, and this is like some carne asada on it.
Hell yeah! There
This
you
is,
go.
but with like small chips because he has short arms.
I love Will Campbell.
Oh, is this the guy they talk about that? They said that his
Yeah.
biggest problem is his arms.
But he like
No, this is not the guy. That's a
that's
tackle.
okay,
Yeah,
never mind. Okay,
Will Campbell.
Oh, Will. Oh, God, I'm thinking Jihad. Jihad.
Oh,
Okay, my bad.
well, now we know how you feel about
bad.
John Campbell.
My-
Spoiler alerts.
My bad.
Well, I
Okay.
do feel the same with
I'll
John
just
Campbell.
skip him.
Yes, this is the short arms guy. Even
Yes.
though he played left tackle at LSU.
He gave like 3 pressures in
And
2
was
years.
like-
Did he really? He played left tackle, and he has short arms.
Yeah,
Wow.
he's a
and
dog.
there's stars in the league that have his length of arms.
Kristen Wirfs.
I'm blanking on his name. The Colts left tackle, very good left tackle.
Yeah.
There's guys who played at his arm length. I think he's a good pro. I think stop overthinking it. This is analysis. This is paralysis by analysis.
Well, let me ask you guys this though: like on the flip side of that, how important is arm length though?
It's important, but I don't think it's the end all be all because there are many different examples of shorter arm guys being elite tackles.
yeah,
Right.
I don't think it's a big deal. I think he's a nachos tier 2 all
He's
the way.
the top tackle for me. He's better than Membo. Membo jumped him because he tested so well.
But this guy can
Like,
play.
he killed the draft process.
And honestly, if you
But you put the tape on, and this is the guy.
if you don't like him a tackle, he could be a phenomenal guard.
Yeah, this is
He's nachos tier 2 completely.
Very interesting. Okay. Moving on, we have Armand Membo.
This is nachos for me as well.
Also
but This
nachos.
is low end nachos.
Just cheese.
This is. We're getting so my new show with this.
Just cheese.
Oh no, yeah, low nachos is just the nacho cheese.
Yeah, it's
And they put jalapeno on there. to
I
make
like
it
him though. He's gonna be a top 10 guy. I'm not doing all that with you. I'm not doing all that.
Put a jalapeno on. I don't know.
This was the issue with when we talked about this in the pre.
Okay.
Yeah, I think he's a can't miss for me.
Yeah.
He'll be a good left tackle.
Good.
Although
Or right tackle. That's what kind of projected
right,
as.
left, yeah, whatever. I don't know. See where he ends up.
Yeah, Latham played right tackle, but then moved to left tackle. I think he'll be fine. Top 10 guy.
I move him down to beer.
What? Why?
First round saves. I just don't love a prospect who he's just surely had a rise because of how well he tested.
Well, he played well too, though.
Yeah, but like his rise is because of how he tested.
Yeah, but like that, you could.
Yeah,
test.
I'm not. I wouldn't argue it. I wouldn't argue it.
I'll be nachos. Tier 2.
All right.
Tier 2.
Moving on, we have Josh Simmons, Ohio State.
He should be nachos, but his injury has killed him.
He's veggies and ranch.
He's beer to me.
Wow.
Wow.
I think he'll be a starter.
Wow.
I like him at 12 to Dallas, right guard.
I like him right at the end of the first round.
Really?
I don't like him.
We're far off.
Yeah, I like him at the end. I like several.
You know who
offensive
should
linemen.
pick him is Texans at 25.
Yep.
100%. Should pick
Texans, the Commanders.
Commanders.
Those guys should take him.
Guard. Yeah.
The Chiefs.
So I think he's a starter. You think he's
I think he's a starter. I don't think he's the type prospect Like to be that to 12 to me would be like whoa.
Oh.
And I could be wrong. Totally could be wrong, but 12 to me would be very surprising.
I just see him tier 2, but you see him tier 3. No, I see him
Give me Banks.
No, sorry.
Give me
I see
Sable.
tier 3. I'm sorry.
Yeah,
Beer,
I'm beer. Yeah.
Okay.
All right. Moving on, we got Calvin Banks Jr. out of Texas.
I like
Beer.
him. Beer.
Beer.
Miami 14. Go get him. Right, 14.
A lot of some good tackles in this first round.
Yeah. There's good depth.
Not stars.
Same as last year. Last year, Flanu, Fashanu, all those guys. Same
Not really stars, but just
tackles.
Let's say it again. What's his name? Dan Moore just got paid 4 years, $82 million as just a totally okay left tackle.
Yeah, and I think the guys is
These guys are expensive.
Ken Banks, I think he's tier 3 beer for sure.
All right, next on the list, we got Tyler Booker out of Alabama.
I love Tyler Booker, but
Yeah, he's a guard.
But he's very you have to be a certain spot for him to work.
Yeah.
He can't be your best lineman.
He's beer. He's low beer for me. I don't think there's a lot of bust potential there. I think he's going to be good.
I'm flirting with a little bit.
He's low beer. I think he might be a Budweiser. Bud Light.
Twisted iced tea.
He might be a seltzer. He
Drinking
might be a
fucking
seltzer.
twisted iced tea.
Might be a seltzer.
What the fuck is
I'm going low in 3.
Yeah.
First round safe.
First round safe. He's a starter though for sure.
Yep.
Gotcha. All right, moving on, we got Mason Graham, defensive tackle, Michigan.
Can't miss. Top end.
This
Top
is
end
like
nachos.
nachos with chicken in it. Yeah.
This guy's a dog. At the point of attack, he's a dog.
Really?
This is Brandon Fisk all over again.
This is a very good player.
He's the best player no one's talking about in the first round.
Yeah.
Sorry, in the top 10.
And I love his running mate, Kenneth Grant, but he is so much better than
If
Kenneth
he
Grant.
falls to the Bears, or one of these teams that are like he's gonna fall and go behind some players that he's much better than. Like he's much better as a player than Ted McMillan.
Would you be mad if Carolina picks him at 8 to pair him with Derek Brown? Right?
Not at all.
Like that's what I'm saying. Like
Mason Graham is so good.
he's very good.
He's so good.
He's tier 2 nachos for sure. He's very, very good.
Yep, absolutely. Can't miss.
Moving on, we got Walter Nolan out of Ole Miss.
I love me some Walter Nolan, man.
I think he's
Sounds like a Hall of Fame name, doesn't it?
He can move. Yeah, it does.
Walter Nolan.
He can move. So it's that big.
No pressure.
It's that big
don't put
D tackle who can give you some pass rush stuff.
I like him a lot. I think he's beer.
I think he's Milton Williams. I think he's that kind of player.
Yeah, I think he starts. I think
He's so safe. Yeah.
I think he goes
He has
later.
some upside, though.
Later in the first round, but he's good. I'll go tier 3.
I'm gonna go spinach dip,
Wow.
and it's because I want to give him that upside.
Mm.
I think he could be.
Oh, tier 3.
Yeah. I know. Oh, sorry.
Oh.
Tier 4. You're right.
Got you.
Tier 4. Spinach dip. I'm giving spinach dip, and I'm just gonna. I think that he's gonna find someone at the party who's like, oh yeah,
This guy, this shit is
That's the
fucking
stuff.
amazing.
'Cause I think he's gonna be really good. I
Most
think
of the time, I am that guy.
I put like what
if he
like
falls to the Eagles at
which is
32,
your finger in
please.
it. Or I like him to Minnesota. Because remember they drafted they signed 2 old defensive tackles. So let's get him in there. What did I say?
What a finger in it.
You're like, it's so good. You're like, oh hell yeah.
Finger in spinach dip.
What else you got?
Get out of my way. All right. Let me get straight contacts.
Shut up.
Skin to skin.
Kenneth Grant, Detroit.
Oh my god.
Sorry. Angels guy.
Solid beer. This is a big lager.
This is veggies and ranch.
What?
Wow, you guys are totally up.
He's a run stopping.
I think he's Jordan
tackle.
Davis. I think he's
Exactly.
that's needed in the NFL though.
It is needed, but a run stopping 2 down D tackle.
I think it's a little more than 2 down.
Yeah.
But no, I think
Davis isn't.
I'm just higher on him than you are.
Yeah. I think he's really good. I think
I'll go tier 3.
incredibly high floor. Like he's
Yeah.
gonna be in the league for a long, long time. I just think his high end is not that great.
I think we had him in Pittsburgh last time at 21.
Yep.
Because that's pretty good.
Yep. Well, that's good.
Going down, we got Derek Harmon out of Oregon.
Oh boy.
Spanish dip.
First
Because
round.
he can.
He's a safe first rounder for me.
Yeah, he's safe
This
for
is beer.
sure.
This is beer for me.
Okay.
I think Derek Harmon's a very, very. I mean, he's a tier below Mason Graham for sure. But he's up there though. He's pretty good.
I won't argue with you, but yeah, he's good.
You got Kenneth Grant above him.
Yeah. Well, Harmon
So we're not in agreement.
5 sacks last year. He had a play. I don't know who it was. I was watching today. He's a very good athlete. Yeah, he's good. I would still say Spanish dip though. Tier 4.
Tier 3, tier 4.
Yeah.
We gotta get.
There's a lot of beer at this party.
That is this draft.
It's that's this draft tier 3.
Out of Penn State, Abdul Carter, which I think Joey already spilled the beans on this one.
No,
That's
that's the other
John
one.
Campbell.
This is ridiculous.
This is generational wings.
This Shedeur Wings. Do you like him more than Travis Hunter?
No.
I think I like him more than Travis Hunter.
Okay. I'll give you a Micah Parsons, or I'll give you Garrett Wilson and Champ Bailey.
But either way, he's.
These are the only 2 generational talents. Do we put Genty there?
We did put Jensen.
You're pretty high up on him.
So this is one of the 3 generational.
Yeah,
talents.
he's generational talent.
Mango.
Can't
habanero.
miss.
Yeah.
If he goes 3, Giants shouldn't miss him. If he goes 4,
He's not getting past 3.
Patriots shouldn't miss. Yeah, he's not getting past 3. He's not
I mean, he's definitely getting past 4.
Vrabel's not going to miss out on.
He has a foot thing.
He has plays, man, where he has he's a great dip move, plays the run well, plays in the middle well.
Foot thing mess with you at all?
They've cleared him. His
Stress
team's cleared
reaction
him.
in
Teams
his
have the draft combine killer. Clear. No, he's phenomenal.
Generational player, wings, bone in.
Yeah, bone in.
Mango habanero.
Yeah.
Mango habanero. All right, here we go. Jalen Walker out of Georgia. Georgia.
Now,
Up and down all around.
this is a little fella, right?
Smaller, but plays inside out.
Yeah. This is
This is
first round safe. This is beer.
okay. I see your skepticism though, is he good at something, or is he just kind of, or is he great at something, or is he just kind of good at a little?
He's a dog, and he's played off ball. So
No pun, because he's a bulldog.
Yeah. He's played off ball as well, though. He's played
Yeah.
traditional linebacker and rushing the passer.
I've seen him as high as
Not
8.
really a little guy either. 6'2", 245.
Yeah, not crazy small, but as an edge rusher,
Oh, edge rusher. Okay, I got you.
like he's a little.
His
small.
thing is he can play inside and out, edge rusher and middle linebacker.
That's a lot.
Well, in package, I'm sure, but no, I would have him tier 2.
He's high end
Not
tier
good.
3 for me.
Okay,
High end
at
safe
least you
first
can
rounder.
find low end,
Yeah.
tier 2 notches.
He's Modelo.
Yeah,
All right. Next on the list, Michael Williams out of Georgia.
Oh yeah, baby.
this is a
Can't miss
nice
for me.
cold Mountains of Blue Coors Light beer.
Really? Okay, so we flipped these guys.
Are you higher on him?
Yeah. I just think he's that traditional.
He's a little boxy.
I just think he has the size to set the edge.
He's good. He played well in bowl games too.
Is he can't miss though?
I don't think he can't miss. I think he's a beer.
I think he's top end beer as well.
Yeah, but I think he's gonna be good though.
Yeah.
With a
He's
potential,
Coors Light.
potential. Yeah, exactly.
This is banquet beer.
He's the banquet beer. Yeah.
Tier 2, can't miss. Sorry,
Can't
tier
This
3.
is who I want.
Tier 3 first round safe.
Yeah, this is who I want Packers to fall to Green Bay. They need someone like him.
That'd be nice.
I would love that.
Yeah,
All right, so
it's Ben.
moving on, we got James Pierce Jr. out of Tennessee.
Very fun.
Yeah, I think he's safe.
He's safe.
I think he's safe.
I think he's gonna be good.
Yeah.
Pass rusher.
I think he's a safe pass rusher. We'll go in the 20s somewhere.
Wait, what tier is that?
That's tier 3 for me. Beer.
Beer, another beer.
Yep.
Yeah.
A lot of beer. All right, moving on, we got Donovan Azuzuka. Boston College.
You could at least try.
Azuruku.
Donovan Azuruku,
Speed rusher.
pretty much James Pierce to me as far as type prospect.
I go same. Speed rusher.
Tier 3, safe first rounder.
He will be in the first round.
See, but there's so many safe first rounders, like Gabe keeps mentioning. There's so many beer, so many tier 3 guys that these guys are going to be pushed to the end of the first round. Maybe out of the first round.
They're saying that the second round, the first 10 pick second round is legitimately
Stacked.
part 2 of the first round because it's so much of these tier 3 guys. There's a fall.
The last 2 guys you mentioned, James Pierce and
Azuruku.
could literally both be in the top end of the second round.
Yeah.
And we have first round safe grades on them.
Yeah, I have first round. Third. He's tier 3.
We got to get
Gotcha. Next on the list, we got Shamar Stewart. Am I saying that right?
as spinach dip as it
This
gets.
is the most finished dip you could possibly get.
Really? Okay.
Yeah, and you talk about him. I'm going to bring up something real quick. Go ahead.
6 sacks in 4 years, 2 sacks in the last 3 years of college football.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
But he's graded and marked as the best physical prospect ever.
Is he one of those, like...
He's one of those high
one of those-
speed guys.
yeah,
Like you can't coach his high weight speed.
No, what are
But
they
it's-
called? What are they called? Where they test phenomenal? They're called something Darling. Combine Darling. Yeah,
Combine-
is that him?
The epiphany. He's
Gotcha,
the
okay.
definition of that. He's
Gotcha.
they're high weight speed, very little production. But you can see if he were to get with the right coaching, maybe in a place where he's not the starter, but fall
Yeah.
behind some guys, maybe.
So a team like my Packers would not be a good fit.
No, he needs to go somewhere where the has
Well, the Packers would definitely be into this guy.
Yeah,
Really?
If you draft Lucas Van Ness, you would definitely draft.
That's
Draft.
great.
So I can't find the tweet I'm looking for, but just to give you an idea, he is 6'5", 267 pounds. He ran a 4.540.
Wow.
The problem is in his last 3 years, he has had 1.5 sack every single year.
Oh, 1.5 sacks. Sorry, 1.5 sacks.
That's
Goodness
680
gracious.
pass rushing snaps.
The thing is with him, you have to put in the right coach. He has to believe in him, and then he has to have a
I'm
coach
He has to be developed.
that stays there long enough to develop a player like
I
him.
like him in the Ravens.
That's not a first round pick then.
Well, that's right. He's a spinach dip.
If it's development,
He's a gamble.
Yeah.
Well, so Listen, I've seen this guy mocked as high as early teens.
Someone's
He's
falling.
that impressive physically.
But if he's just a developmental,
Well, you know, it's the same way. Owe from
Yep.
Baltimore Ravens is a good pass rusher now.
Guys, every coach we've heard over and over again, every coach believes I'm the guy to fix him. I can do something with that.
But I'm leaning towards second rounder for him.
Yeah,
See, I
different
think-
for me. He's a gamble. He's a gamble with all the pass rushers we've been through. I think he's an unnecessary gamble. There's a lot higher floor guys. You can
Yeah, I'm going rice and beans there. What's the last one?
you say
Carrots and sticks.
veggies and ranch. First round bubble player.
Yeah, I honestly think he might go second round.
He's a
Second round.
gamble. I mean, he could be just not very good.
He could just be a total waste of space.
Yeah.
All right, way too much time on that guy. Mike Green, edge rusher out of
I like Mike Green. One thing with Mike Green,
He's
like no,
veggie and ranch to me.
he has no physical. He's not like fast or strong. He's a good pass rusher though.
He's Nick Benito to me. And Nick Benito wasn't a for sure first rounder. He's a low end safe first rounder to me. So I think at very worst he's a pass rusher. Situational pass rusher.
Which is needed.
Let's just see if he can turn into a full time DN. I love him.
Yeah, I'll go.
This is the kind of guy like.
Tier 3
Why would you ever pass on Mike, right? Mike Green for Shamar Stewart. I'm taking Mike Green all day.
Yeah, Tampa Bay at 18.
He has a production.
No. 19, sorry.
Yeah, I like it.
All right, moving on. We got Jahad Campbell.
This is Joey's guy.
Give me
Oh, yes.
baby.
This is Joey's
Definitely.
guy.
I love Jahad.
We'll play it inside. Now, a true middle linebacker, though.
Let me speak to Howie real quick.
Howie.
Listen, Howie. If there's any chance you can wave your little magic wand,
Land this fucker.
He's done it.
get Jahad Campbell to
He's
Philly.
done it.
Let's get him
Please.
I
love Jahad Campbell.
I like Campbell a lot. I think he's nachos.
He's gonna be a superstar, man.
I think
He's gonna be a
Nachos.
superstar.
I think
he can rush the passer. He's Fred Warner of ability.
His comp is like Devin White, who could rush the passer.
He's so good.
He's Devin White, but like
Theory, you can summon the Bifrost.
yeah,
Okay, but
he's
what?
very good.
Yeah, he could summon Bifrost.
Yeah.
we're making so many references.
Yeah, we are. Tier 2. I think solid tier 2. I think he's a very good.
Yeah.
As high as 8 for me. Like
Yeah.
to Carolina.
I have him right there with Mason Graham type prospect.
Yeah. Oh yeah. He's solid.
Just so good, and another guy who's gonna get pushed back because of all the. There's gonna be players picked ahead of him who aren't anywhere as good as him.
Yeah. Say Jackson Dart goes for some reason
Exactly.
earlier, then yeah, I'm like.
But yeah, I think he's can't miss prospect nachos for me. Tier 2.
Nice. All right, we're going to go to Jahdae Barron. Am I saying that right?
Jahdae Barron.
Jahdae
Barron.
Barron, cornerback out of Texas.
Texas.
I love Jahdae Barron. He's a missile. He's a tough Devin Witherspoon, competitive.
Inside out too.
Yeah, I think he has some versatility to him. Maybe a little safety. I think he's a modern defensive back. You saw Cooper Jean excel in this role. We've seen I mentioned Devin Witherspoon,
If I say tier 2,
Brian Branch. No, I'm saying like this type of player.
I'm trying to think what you're.
There's a real space for him. I think he's a safe first round beer, 6-pack of beer. I think he's as safe as they get.
I'm tempted to put him tier 2 nachos.
Yeah, you like him? I wouldn't hate you. I love Jahdae Barron.
I like him a lot. I think these kind of guys are needed in the NFL too. Guys who could do everything.
GJ.
That's what you need.
Yep.
You need versatile guys who play third down and first down. I'll go tier 2. I like him a lot.
Okay.
But like just
I'll do
basic
tier
nachos
3.
though. Like
Okay.
low end tier 2.
All right, moving on. We have Will Johnson out of Michigan.
Will Johnson, man. A year ago, Will Johnson's the top 5 pick.
Go watch his highlights.
Incredible.
Pick 6 to see.
Angel came into the studio today. Was like, "Have you seen this, Will Johnson?
Phenomenal. tier 2.
Just big play after big play."
Nachos.
He is-
Big time Hall of Fame cornerback out of Michigan. Who am I thinking of?
Charles Woodson.
Charles Woodson.
No, and then what's his name? Heisman himself. What's his name?
Charles Woodson.
No, the other one. He
played
played for the Packers.
Yes, I know what you're talking about.
Oh,
I can't
Charles
think of his name.
No,
Wow, that works too.
no, he's on Saturday.
I
He's on college football. He's on
Yeah.
college game day.
can't think of his name right now. I can't. He literally.
People are screaming in the
Killing me right
They're
now.
screaming. Like, his name is blank. Howard.
Desmond Howard.
Desmond Howard.
Yeah.
God.
There we go.
He's
Sorry, everyone.
Yeah. People are mad that we don't remember Desmond Howard. I think he's fantastic. I think he's tier 2 nachos. I love
The injury stuff. He wasn't healthy enough to even go through the draft process.
He did stuff though. He did his own private work.
I think he's safe.
I think he's tier 2.
I keep seeing Sidney Jones in my mind.
I think he's a playmaker. I'll take.
I hope so, man. I think
He tackle. He has
people did not like Jordan Schultz's comp here of Adoree Jackson, but I think Toolsy, like Adoree Jackson, was a first round,
Well,
highly touted prospect.
Schultz said playmaking wise,
Yeah.
which I get. He's the playmaker, so I'll take him tier 2 for sure.
He's tier 3 for me. He's first round safe. Those injuries do scare me.
Yeah.
I have Jahdae Barron ahead of him.
Okay.
All right, moving on. We have Malik.
This is
Malik Starks.
This is literally Derwin James. This is I love.
Yeah,
this
this is
kid.
can't miss nachos for me.
I love this is nachos.
Can't
Put
miss
him.
prospect.
I think if he falls, the latest
And
falls
because-
to Atlanta, put him with Jesse Bates.
What pick is that?
Late
Late teens?
17, 16.
Yeah. Yeah.
Pair him with Jesse Bates. I think he plays. He can play in the box. He can play in the nickel. He can play deep safety.
He's big.
Sticky tackler, ball hawk. I love this kid. I honestly,
Malachi.
he's my favorite. He's my favorite safety. And I'll take him tier 2 nacho.
Only 21 years old still.
Yeah, he's a star.
Wow.
6'1", 205. He just does a little bit.
Georgia Bulldog. Yeah,
I originally hoped that he had followed the Eagles. There's not a chance in hell.
he's like a strong safety, but like a modern strong safety where he could kind of do everything that you
Can't miss.
Can't miss.
Tier 2.
Tier 2.
Yep.
I love him.
Yep.
All right, next on the list we have Nick. You guys have to help me with this one.
Iman Wari.
Iman
It's
Wari.
exactly how you think it is. Like when you see it
yeah,
spelled.
before the show.
Yeah,
Yep.
Eamon Wari.
Iman Wari to me is, man, see, another safe guy. I like Iman Wari. He's a crazy athlete,
I
too.
think he's second safety, tier 3. Beer. I think he's beer. A nice, I don't know, Modelo.
He's a little veggies and ranch to me, though. Spinach dippy. Because he's a crazy athlete. He's not the same kind of prospect as Malachi Starks. I think spinach dip to me, but I have a lot
People
of confidence
love
he's going to work out. Yeah.
Iman Wari.
He's going to be a first rounder.
Yeah, he will.
I'm pretty confident about this guy.
I'm going tier 3 though. Wait, what'd you say though?
I said tier 4. Spinach
Oh,
dip.
spinach dip.
High-end spinach dip. Is that all we got?
Oh, we got.
Yeah, so as you notice, a lot of in between beer and like that high-end spinach
Like you said,
dip.
a lot of B plus prospects.
Yes.
Like from defensive line to cornerback, we had a debate, and then running back after Amar and Hampton, there's like 4 good running backs.
Yeah.
But
And then
you guys,
linemen.
but you guys did have like at least 4 or 5 like grade A.
Yeah,
guys,
it's the Abdul Carter, Travis Hunter.
Yeah, those three, I think for me, no. Genty's he's gonna go top 10. He won't go top 3 though. Cam Ward, Abdul Carter, and Travis
Cam
Hunter.
Ward has can't miss. Oh no, he has. You have
No, I'm talking about the top 3 picks
yeah.
in the draft.
Yeah.
Those 3 will be the top picks. Cam Ward's going to Tennessee, and then Travis Hunter and
whichever one the Browns.
yeah, they're gonna go 2, 3, and then the draft starts at 4.
Yeah. Will Campbell? They can go. Yeah.
Unless, I mean, at this point, I'm not passing on.
Do you have like your
I'm
favorite?
not passing on Travis Hunter or Abdul Carter
Okay.
for Shedeur Sanders. Are you?
Wait, I'm sorry. No,
You weren't listening to me.
sorry. I was thinking else.
If you're the Giants, there, are you passing on Abdul Carter or Travis Hunter for Shedeur Sanders?
Zero chance.
Yeah, me neither.
You build a team.
Yeah, where are you gonna ask me?
Take out Abdul Carter and Travis Carter. Abdul Carter,
Travis Hunter.
Travis Hunter.
Yeah.
And Cam. Okay, take out those 2 and running back boys. I'm blanking now. Oh my God, Ashton Genty.
Ashton Genty.
Who's your favorite prospect? That's
Well, just general.
offense. Could be with
I
it.
love Jahad Campbell. I love.
Yeah, yeah.
Love Jahad Campbell. I love.
We should,
I'm
like-
really starting to like Matthew Golden.
Like we should do like call your shot. Who's your can't miss guy gonna be?
It's just maybe after the draft when I see where they go. Well, okay, I see what you're saying.
Yeah.
Um,
Calling your shot. Like Mason Graham. You like Mason Graham a lot.
I think Mason Graham's going to be maybe even like a Quinnen Williams type, like really, really good D tackle.
Yeah. Yeah, I like Mason Graham
And
a
the
lot.
Whites are on the way up.
Mason Graham. The Whites are getting their team.
They're getting a
together.
squad.
Get a couple boys. They
Need
need.
Hutchinson, Max Crosby. Is he on the White team?
Yeah, he's definitely white, but he's invited to the cookout.
Yes, he is.
Yeah, but
those
Mason
2
Graham
guys, you get Mason Graham, Brandon
and
Fisk in the
Fisk,
middle.
you
Jeez.
get some dogs,
Jeez.
and they're despite pigmentation, they're pretty athletic.
Yeah, they're great.
Yeah,
Who's your favorite prospect or prospects?
I love Malachi Starks. I legitimately think he's Derwin James, and Derwin James has been good since day one. Draft him in the first round, and him and Mason Graham is nice, obviously, and then Will Campbell. I think is going to be a solid starter.
Gabe just sent me a video. This is pretty funny, Gabe. So Tyler Show is I always thought it was Shucks, but Show. Whatever.
Shuck, okay.
Shough.
Yeah,
Someone who I was told the best pure passer in the draft.
yeah.
Gabe just sent me a video. I'll put it on the
Pretty
screen.
hilarious.
Put it on the screen right now. He throws like a little sidearm pass. He tries to do something kind of real modern, and just completely misses the receiver. Like not even close.
Yeah, let's not do that stuff to your Josh Allen, buddy.
Stay in your lane, bud.
Stay in your lane. Let's baby steps. I'm saying let's crawl before we fly.
That's a good segue though, because quarterbacks are interesting here.
Yeah.
We talked about 4 of them. We didn't mention.
It's just the
Tyler
position is so like overdrafted.
Quinn Ewers was supposed to be a top 10 pick a year ago.
So that's one.
So I might fall in love with him. And then today, our boy Jordan Schultz. Did you see that? He called. I gotta look it up.
Oh no, he didn't call it. That was Colin Coward called Shucks to steal the draft. Or who was it? One of the
no, not McCord.
McCord, yeah.
Right.
We'll see.
Look it up real quick.
Yeah. The quarterback. Well, it's because.
Yeah, Kyle McCord, according to Colin Coward, is the sleeper of the draft. Looks like was it Illinois, Syracuse quarterback. He's doing visits with the Steelers and Giants. Steelers are gonna get a quarterback.
Giants get quarterback too.
I think Steelers are preparing for themselves.
I think
Aaron Rodgers.
I think what this draft is doing is realizing like this is not a strong. Let's get a good prospect, a B+ prospect in the first round, then take a shot second round for a quarterback.
Yeah.
Or trade back in the first round.
I think so.
In the first round because besides Cam Ward, Shedeur, they're going first round. But like besides that, it's like
Let's go to first round. Right.
21. Can you do something for
round.
me?
Okay, what's the craziest thing you can see happening in the first 10 picks? I have one on mine, so that's why I said that.
Oh, it's Jacksonville. I have Jacksonville picking.
Mine is someone trading up to get Jackson Dart in the top 10.
Oh, I have no trade. I have just Jacksonville picking a guy we didn't think. Because this new GM does whatever the fuck he wants. Like Genty or Tyler Warren.
14-year-old or
Yeah. Today, he said he's doing no top 30 visits. Because he says, like, there's other ways to get this information.
Awesome.
It's a free interview. Why wouldn't you do it?
Let him cook.
It's a free, like, why wouldn't you want this guy in the building?
Let him cook.
Like, if you were going to hire somebody.
This guy to give $10 million to Diami Brown?
Yeah, it's just, like, I saw that today. I was like, that's interesting. That's why that's what I'm thinking, like, you could totally pick, like, a random guy at 5 and then mess up the whole draft. Or gift someone, like, maybe overdrafts a player. Right. And, like, these guys just fall back.
We'll see. I mean, you
5.
Just wait and see. Stay curious. That's my approach this year.
Yeah.
I'm gonna chill out on the judgments, and I'm just gonna wait and see. I will judge. Don't get me wrong.
What's gonna be funny is, like, last year we'll talk about it. I didn't plan that reaction for Bonix. That's just natural. Yeah. So I think when your team comes up, whatever happens is just how you feel. But there's a lot more wrongs there is rights. At the end of the day, this is a calculated dart throw.
Yep, I like it
because you never know.
Talk about one of these draft picks real quick before we end the show. Cam Ward was online playing Fortnite tonight, and he named his top 4 wide receivers in the league, which has the internet buzzing right now.
Oh, who's that? Who are they?
Thinking he might go. So Calvin Ridley, which
okay, all right, shut up.
Okay. So these next
That's
two,
awesome.
These next two are pretty. I mean, Jamar Chase and Jefferson.
Okay.
Number 4. This is where the internet is reacting right now. Treylon Burks.
Oh yeah.
Is he going to Tennessee?
I don't know, but he's gonna fly up NFL fantasy football drafts.
Another drafty kind of thing.
That's hilarious. Yeah.
Top draft prospect, Michigan defensive lineman Mason Graham, working out in a Jaguars salute to service shirt.
Oh.
Did they pick 5? Maybe they pick. That's like where he's always mocked to is like 5.
I think he's a great fit there.
Yeah, because they have
Walker and Hines Allen.
Not Javon. Is it
Ron Walker? Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Oh, that's your
guy you hate.
Oh, he's good. But yeah, start building the D-line. Yeah.
Once again, join us 9 days from now, 8 days from when you're seeing this, or 7 days, whenever you're seeing this, April 24th, for the draft live stream draft party. We'll be in studio with you for at least 6 hours, having a good time. Yep. We'll have probably some of these finger foods. Hope you enjoyed our show today. We'll see you later. Bye.
Peace.